Hey guys, a couple things I want to adjust, and so I'm making another video because something happened like yesterday or last night. I don't play VR chat because I don't know why, it just doesn't work for me, but I was playing Rec Room, and someone that was supposedly playing as... So two things happened. I was playing with someone who is part of the Tails VA or Tails community, and they mentioned, well, first of all, they said I sounded like Amy because I was playing as Tails, and I sounded nothing like Amy. And literally they constantly said, I'm Amy, why do you sound like Amy? I'm not Amy. I want to make this very clear. I take my acting kind of seriously whenever I voice act on certain things. Like, for example, if it even was VR chat or any other thing I'd go on. It doesn't mean I'm gonna apparently voice another character, because I can't do that at once. Like, for example, like I said in my other video, I can voice as Tails, Cream, and Amy, but I choose not to voice as Amy because I sound annoying. I don't want to sound like that annoying fucking person who constantly sounds like sounds like an annoying little person, like annoying. Which, by the way, a lot of people make fun of me because of my voice acting. Which I really don't know why they make fun of me, but it's most likely possibly because I voice as Amy sometimes. And whenever I do, it's annoying. So I hardly really voice as Amy anymore because I really can't take the fact that people calling me annoying, and the fact that the voice in general is just hard for me to do anyways. Another thing is, literally, in that game, the same person made a cancer joke, which was certainly not funny. That hurt my feelings personally. Because I don't know if any of you guys know, but if you guys are new to the channel, let me demonstrate. So, in around 2020, probably around 2020, my dad passed away because of cancer. And I do not want to have comments, I don't want to go ahead and if there's any hate comments or any comments harassing it, you have no soul and you are completely heartless, because that is so disrespectful in many levels. And I specifically do not like cancer jokes, because half of my family had cancer and they were part of the survival. So they were lucky to even survive it. So I'm literally, a couple times, even yesterday, I even had a mental breakdown because of it, because honestly, my dad was one of the greatest, one of my favorite, not even my favorite, but one of the best dads ever. And I want to make this very clear. If I ever see anybody making fun of somebody that was a cancer survivor and also makes fun of them for it, you will literally be not only possibly like blocked, but it's possible that it's just that I'm not even sure if I can even do anything about it, but I'm just gonna say it's very disrespectful and not appropriate, and I will not have that in my channel. Another thing is that this fucking dude came up to me and started saying fat mom jokes in front of me. Which I'd say a lot of people apparently think it's funny to say fat jokes in front of people who possibly have certain disorders, and including their parents. So it's kind of hard for me to deal with that, because considering much, I don't want to go into further detail with my personal issues, but this just needs to be addressed and stopped immediately, because this is just disrespectful and not okay. In my opinion, it's not funny. If anybody makes cancer jokes if they keep making cancer jokes, it's just not going to be funny. I'm going to lash out at them, and I won't hesitate just to lash out at people. Because with people with that sickness, they die. They died, and you might be thinking, why am I overreacting? I'm not overreacting, because here's the thing, it's been part of my family that had the sickness, and I've been feeling so, wrong for so many days, thinking this is so freaking wrong, that people would literally make fun of certain others for what they have as a non-curable sickness or virus. So this is going out to some people who might think cancer is funny. It's not. And if people do think it's funny, the people who think it really is funny, they need to get a life. They need to go out there, maybe touch grass, do something else in their life, just other than making fun of others who possibly might have not only disorders, possibly sicknesses. Because that's just not okay. I've been very down for this whole entire week. I don't know why, but I have been. There's been a lot of things happening, and I did post the other video of me talking about how a certain Sonic tuber was one of my favorite Sonic tubers. I meant that. Really, I did. But that's not the point right now. The point is, a lot of people gotta get their head straight and stop using cancer jokes as some kind of weapon towards others, and not only just to say it. Because a lot of people might think it's funny, but when they realize, they're gonna hate themselves because of how rude and how disrespectful that is. And I feel so bad for the people who had to deal with that for also half of their lives. So I want to make this very clear. If I hear anyone, and I mean anyone, including my friends, I won't hesitate to lash out at them because of this thing they've been laughing about, considering of it being rather cancer or disorders or food disorders or any other disorder or something that might hurt someone's feelings. And this channel is specifically not supposed to be one of those places where we treat others with disrespect. The Lucy in Ohio jokes, those are just jokes. I'm not disrespecting anybody. If it's just something I've been working on, well, that's not the thing I've been working on. A couple other things I've been working on is also Gacha Life stuff, or Gacha Club stuff, or drawings, or art. So, again, I want to make this very clear. If I see anybody in the comments section say anything like that, I'm gonna have not only your comment removed, you're gonna be blocked. And possibly, you will not be welcome to watch my videos anymore, or, like, go on my YouTube. So, yeah. I just wanted to come out and say that. And again, when I take my acting very seriously. And the people who consider my voice sounding like Amy is just crazy. Because considering much, I don't sound like Amy when I voice Tails. A lot of other people would consider my voice sounding a little bit like Amy, because apparently some people would consider my voice a little bit annoying. And a lot of people would say I'm annoying. Considering I've talked a lot. Not only that, I've been basically picked on multiple times for my voice sometimes. Sounding childish, sounding a little bit different. And all I want to do is not only make friends, but, like, create bonds and stuff. So please, if you guys could not go around and say cancer jokes at all, including my friends, I'm talking about a certain person on Discord as well, because it's very inappropriate and not okay, because you shouldn't really be talking about it, considering you don't know who else is going through that. Which is somebody named Cody. So, apparently, this guy I've known for a while has been saying, or Cody, not only has he been saying, not only he's been saying cancer jokes, he's been saying the N-word. You heard me, folks. The N-word. Which is very, and not to mention, Cody is literally a white person. We respect everyone. And I mean everyone. I even respect everyone. But him personally saying it is not okay. Even if it's a joke, it's not a joke. Okay? I respect everybody, including my friends. But if they're doing it out of joke, as like personally just not even making fun of somebody, but as joking about it and taking it as a joke, then personally I think it's just not really okay. So I want to make this very clear that the people who do that, don't trust them, and some of the people out there that literally harass others, that literally consider it funny, and use other people as bait to make fun of one simple person, has been kind-hearted and sweet and awesome at their work, be shamed because of one simple person. It can take a lot of things to hurt someone, but with enough possibly enough power, you can do anything. I mean anything to hurt certain people. So, yeah. And even though a lot of people have been dealing with a lot of stuff, like, for example, by the way, I'm gonna mention this, by the way, if you guys see a YouTuber named Mansion Masters, report them immediately. Yes, you heard me. Immediately. Because they're known to randomly take not only screenshots of conversations, but screenshots of other people's photos and decide to put them in a video without their permission nor their actual like respect, like they like boundaries and stuff. They don't really care about that. So if anyone sees that person, report them immediately and let this whole harassment war end. It's not even a war, but I'm just saying, let it end, please. It's not funny, and some of the things some people like them do is wrong. It's disgusting, it's rude, it's really bad for them, and not okay. Thank you for your time, everybody. I'm sorry this was apparently alarmed, or you were alarmed, but I just wanted to make this quick video because I felt like I also need to put it out there since I felt kind of distant with some of my friends lately. And another thing. A certain other someone decided to possibly assume I'm using them, yet all I've been doing is trying to get along with a certain person, which is my ex. You heard me, guys. My ex. So I wanted to make amends with him, considering I decided to, like, I wanted to hang out with him and stuff. He then decides to hang out with his other friends on his alt account because he has an alt account on Discord, and he decides it'd be a good idea to go on a VC with them. And I get it. You didn't have any other, I get it, you're bored, but you could have figured a game out for us to play. I would have played with you. So here's another thing that also happened. He literally has, honest to God, I literally only wanted to do was spend time with him just a little bit, just to hang out with him, get along with him, and stuff, and he still doesn't trust me. Not only he never trusted me in the beginning, not even when we not even first, but when we started being friends. But he decided it'd be a good idea to literally come out to me and say, because I introduced him to Aiden. And Aiden, if you're watching this, listen very carefully. Or should I say Scraven? He, literally, my ex decided to come out to me and say that when I introduced Scraven and him, my ex, decided to introduce him to my friend Scraven, he literally comes out to me and says, I don't really like him, and that literally, I like you and I like you and your best friend more. I'm like, Dude, he's a nice guy. You literally don't give him any fucking chances. And just because and the truth is, the thing is, I got over the whole thing with what Aiden, or should I say Scraven's been doing as well. It's just, he's been a great person to me, like a great friend. And, he's been a great friend, great help, and he's not my enemy. So let me make this very clear to this one person. They think the only thing they really... Okay, actually, hold up. Here's the thing. He never trusted me. He legitimately never trusted me. From the beginning when we dated to now. Literally now. And I had to make... Hold on, I'm even going to show you what I said to him. But I'm also going to not really blur it out, but I'm going to, I'm going to, I'm not going to, show the actual user, because that would be rude, and I don't want to be that person. So, hold on. So this is what it said. I said, "It's funny how you are playing with my feelings, and even till this day, you don't fucking trust me." By the way, future discretion is advised. I do swear. You don't fucking trust me. Not even that. When I did introduce you to Aiden, aka Scraven, you straight up don't like him. Yet he was clearly nice to you, so don't even go there with saying that I'm using you. 'Cause wake up, smartass, which I did because he was trying to be smart with me. I'm not. And all I wanted to do was get along with you and hope we could be normal friends. But according to you, it's like we can't. So again, stop assuming shit that I would never do to any of my friends. And yes, I would never use anybody, including my friends, because that's just disrespectful and just completely rude. And also very unacceptable. Using friends is very, very, very not okay. And here's what they said. "Well, I'm sorry that I had to come to this. I know that what I said made you see me as some sort of asshole, but honestly, I just want to tell you how I really felt." Okay, I get that. But did you really seriously had to come off like that? Did you really say you literally answered your own question of being one? Because you literally said didn't you say not too long ago, you said that you thought I'm using you. And also, not only that, he unadded me anyways on a certain gaming website that me and him would play. But anyways, next thing he says is, "I'm not actually blaming you for using me. I'm saying that it feels like you're using me, which may or may not be true. I'm just paranoid as hell, and I want to know if it is or not." Here's the thing. Even if you're paranoid, you don't have to take it out on somebody like me, because you've already hurt me by breaking up with me in texts. Yes, you heard me, folks, in texts, which I'd say is kind of it's basically a cowardly way to break up with somebody. And it's not okay. Anyways, he said, next thing he says, I thought it would have been nice if we were friends again as well. And I never thought to stop being friends. But this is something I wanted to bring up because it has been bothering me for the past couple of days. He's been basically bothered by one simple thing, which is one, apparently, quote unquote, me using him. And I never was using him because if I was, I'd be using all my friends as well. But I would never do that because I'm actually a very genuinely nice person. And yes, my username is Rose the Cool Gamer with an exclamation mark. That's my username. And then the next thing he says is also what? This isn't and never was anything remotely related to Aiden. Like I said, I was just letting my thoughts out, but I guess since he's now a part of this for some reason, I just want to remind you that I'll always see him as a weirdo with the way he was treating you. Even before and after you both broke up, and I hate how he acted nice to you every time anyone was involved. So here's the thing. Aiden is a completely nice guy. He's also one of my friends, and he's not even my ex technically. I don't even consider him as my ex. I consider him as like a friend. So, basically, yeah, me and him dated before, but that was a long time ago. So, here's the thing. And he judges him for being weird. That is disrespect, honestly, towards Aiden. So, Aiden, you better be taking notes because a certain somebody named Shreddage or Shred.Didge has been possibly judging you despite how weird you are. So I want to make this very clear that I've never been using you. I would never do that. And I was practically nice to you. So how the fuck could I be using you? So get your head back and straight, because this is not how I'd see, this is not how I'd consider it as a real thing. And this is completely out of the ordinary for him to be saying this towards Aiden as well. I only said it because he's been judging Aiden. So, here's what's probably going to happen. If Shred.Idge is currently watching this, well, I'm hoping you're having a kick out of it, because apparently, I'm hoping you are, because considering how rude you are towards my friend, you are practically not even, you're not even possibly, you don't hurt anyone. The only thing you're trying to do is get attention, honestly. Rather you're trying to get attention, or it's the fact that apparently, because I'm completely over you. So you can't be serious on me, apparently. You can't judge me for actually siding with Aiden, because Aiden had done nothing towards you. Only towards me. So it is none of your fucking concern anymore that you should be concerned about, because like I said, we're not together anymore. And just because we're friends doesn't mean you have to pry into my personal stuff now. I did told him about the whole Aiden situation. Not the whole situation, like the actual, like other things. But I did tell him about some, I only told him about certain things that needed to be addressed. And Aiden apologized for it. So technically, I got an apology from Aiden, and technically now we're just friends. And I also apologized to him because of how disrespectful I was being. So I gave him another chance, which practically a certain somebody can't give. So, first of all, for this week, I was assumed for using somebody, apparently getting called out for my voice acting of Tails mixed up to Amy. And another thing, apparently, also random people, actually making fun of certain other people for cancer, or making fun of cancers. And the fourth and final one is fat shaming. What a great week for me. For some reason, I feel like this week was just perfect for me. So I hope somebody, that the person who's been saying these things, if you're watching this, I'm talking about my ex, basically person named Shreddage, Cody, or any other person who's been considering, one of them that used to have been part of my life, besides Lucian, please, if you're watching this, I hope you know that you've done a great job of hurting somebody. You've done a great job of hurting the world, too, for what you've been doing. So, thank you guys for watching, and no, I'm not overreacting. This is actually true. This has been happening for a while now. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, hit the post notifications so you don't miss any videos. Make sure to check out MTH Art and Mario Could Give Me the Second. And one of my favorite Sonic tubers as well. Check them out, and please give them support and stop making fun of them. And once again, if you see this certain YouTuber named Mansion Masters, report them immediately. Make sure they're being dealt with, and let's hope he goes to court and never comes back again. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys another time, possibly in a plush video. Who knows? I might make one. Anyways, bye everybody.